Hi friends, welcome back to Amazing Women's World. In this video I have come up with making of this gathered kurti. This type of ethnic wear will give stylish look. Let me elaborate the pattern. Yoke pattern with drop neckline in the front with the gathered bodies. Let's get into the project. You would require the bodice looper. That means total body circumference measurement as well from the shoulder to the knee length is required. Transform these body measurements on chart apart from the neckline. Irrespective of any edges, just follow the instructions and mark the measurements to create the beautiful pattern. I have already transformed the measurements on the chart of both front and back. Now I'll mark the neck measurements. The neck deep here I'd be taking 4 inches with the U-shaped neckline followed with the drop of 2 inches. Take note that here I'd be marking quarter part of the body measurements, and now mark the midpoint of the armhole. Here it's 4.5 inches. This is for drafting the yoke pattern of the front panel. Also mark the chest line. From the midpoint of the armhole to the chest line, mark a curved line like this. The sizes can be customized as per your requirement. Mark the U-shaped neckline and also the drop of 2 inches. I am extending the curve shape a little to get the perfect yoke. Now I will give markings towards the back panel. Mark the neck deep of 2 inches with the neck width 3 inches. Mark the midpoint of the armhole and extend that point to the fold. To give the yoke pattern towards the back side. Now cut on the marked lines separating the yoke with the bodies. The front bodice would be in curved shape with the yoke drop neck, whereas back side with the straight bodice yoke pattern. Now wherever joinings are there you have to give the seaming allowance of 1/4 inch and towards the sides 1 inch seaming allowance. Now you can see in the back yoke with the straight cut. Now for the adults you would require 2 meters of fabric for the gathered kurti. Lay the draft pattern separately and start marking on the fabric with the seaming allowances. Fold a piece of fabric into 2. On the fold, lay this draft, leaving 3 inches from the fold. You have to lay the draft and give the markings. That means for the gathers we are giving 6 inches on the folds. Then after that lay the draft and give the markings. This 3 inches is optional. You can either increase or decrease as per the requirement. The more you increase, the more ease you will get. The less you take for the gathers, you will not get much gathers. So normally we'll take 3 inches for the gathers and to get the perfect shape. So for the bodies of the front and back, you have to give 3 inches on the folds and also the seaming allowances, then cut it. So done with the bottom of the kurti. Now I'll show this yoke markings and cuttings. Fold the fabric into 2. Lay the front yoke on the fold. Mark it. Give the seaming allowances of 1/4 inch on all sides and cut. Also fold the piece into 2, lay the back yoke, mark and cut accordingly. Also cut the interfacings of the neckline of both front and back. Done with the cutting part. Let's start the sewing part of the gathered kurti. Conceal the raw edges of the interfacing, folding 1/4 inch towards the wrong side. Sew it. Now place right side of the interfacing on the right side of the neckline. Sew it with 1 cm seaming allowance. Give the slits all around the neckline. Turn towards the wrong side. Now give the top stitch all around the neckline. Follow the same instructions for the front panel for the joining of the neckline interfacing. I sewn already. Now giving the slits to the front neckline. Trim the edges of the drop to get the perfect shape. Now turn the interfacing towards the wrong side and give the gentle press. The front yoke would look like this. Now towards the center down of yoke, give the notch. This will help for aligning with the bottom of the kurti. Also give the center notches to the bottom of the kurti for front and back. Now this is back bottom of kurti. Leaving nearly 3 inches mark on either sides. So from this marking we'll give the basting stitch to make the gathers. I'll give the hand stitch starting from this marking till it reaches to the another side of the marking. The gathers would come in the center, front and back. Now align the bottom of kurti with the yoke. Ensure to match the notches of both in the center back. Place right side of the yoke on the right side of the bottom of kurti. Secure with the pin and pull all the gathers in the center. Pull it equally on either sides to maintain equal gap. Ensure to match the sides of the armhole of the yoke and the bottom of the kurti. Now sew it joining the yoke with the bottom of the kurti. Leaving 1/4 inch seaming allowance. Sew it. Pull the strings in the center. Let the gathers is well settled when you are sewing. The back side would be the straight joining of the yoke. After joining it would look like this. Now pull out the strings. Flip the left seaming allowance on the top of the yoke towards wrong side and give the top stitch just adjacent to the joining. The same we follow for the front. Fold it into 2. From the armhole leave 3 inches. Give the markings on the either sides and give the basting stitch. Align the yoke with the bottom of this kurti. start sewing, joining the yoke with the bottom of the kurti. Pulling the strings towards the center, front, sew it. Ensure that the gathers is equally spread in the center front. And the sides of the armhole of the yoke and the bottom of the kurti should match. Now remove the basting stitch. Now give the top stitch all around the neckline. Flip the left seaming allowance towards the wrong side of the yoke and also place the lace on the top of the yoke and sew it. Align the shoulders of front and back and sew it. This is sleeves. Double fold the sleeve ends and give the stitch line joining the lace. Now it's time to join the sleeves with the bodice. Place the right side of the sleeve on the right side of the bodice. Sew it, leaving 1/4 inch for the seaming allowance. Also join the sides, and the outcome is in front of you with the beautiful simple drop neckline, yoke gathered bodice with an ethnic style. And towards the drop closing I have given the button with the simple gold lace work, which will give stunning appearance. Wanted to try different patterns? Try this. Pair it with jeans, plazos, cigarette pants or casuals. Sure, you'll be under the limelight. Also see with the beautiful bag. Try this. You'd love to wear it. Having any doubts? Do write to me in the comment section just below the description box. Also leave your valuable suggestions and recommendations. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.